And so the customer interface is a very interesting and unique relationship. The investments that we make and the technologies that we make are not always made for the benefit of the utility, but in fact are balanced for the benefit of our customers and our investors. That customer interface is still very strong in the industrial space, where our large volume customers depend greatly on us and technological advice that we can give them about using our product inside of their facility. Our relationship with our sophisticated commercial customers, we not only serve Walmart throughout the country, we serve their headquarters, so we get a lot of opportunity to interface with probably the most energy efficient commercial customer that any of us know anything about.
Don't necessarily have a good handle around, how do you put this technology out there and expect the consumers to come to us and to demand the use of it. We as an industry aren't going to necessarily create version 4 of the iPhone. We're not going to have people lining up outside the door to be able to come in and demand the use of these new products and services. So we have a huge task as far as education, as far as creating awareness, as far as actually creating the need and the ability to provide customers a change agent, a control in their own hands.
You go by an Apple store, I went by one the other day in a mall in Columbus, and you couldn't get in for obvious reasons. But there is no sex appeal in diddling around with your electric meter like there is with your telephone in your hand. You can't get a movie by sliding across this little thing you hold in your hand. So the customer, my residential customer, isn't as excited about fiddling around with their electricity as they are about fiddling around with streaming a baseball game on their iPod or iPad. So we need to be a bit respectful of what that residential customer really is interested in. And I know I sound a little historic about this, but the relationship with the residential customer is very unique. Our average customer pays $60, $70 a month. They're not going to go spend $4,000 or $5,000 for some neat little thing to save $1 or $2. I think Tony Alexander from First Energy always says it best. He says, at the end of the day, the average residential customer buys peak energy like 10 hours a year at 15 cents a kilowatt hour. Now, how much would you spend to avoid those 10 hours at 15 cents a kilowatt hour? I would think not a lot.